Hello! Welcome back to Phantasy Star Online 2. Let's just hop straight into it, because we got a lot of cutscenes between here and saving Matoi. But we're partnering up with our future selves.
Your faces are gonna get stuck in those scowls if you're not careful. Would it kill you two to crack a smile?
Xiao, we need an answer. Why have you gone public with the search for Matoi? Actually, maybe the better question is, what are you planning to do after you find her?
Kill her. That's what Xiao would do anyway. Kill her, whatever the cost. Even if it meant resorting to something like Code Abyss. Even my calculations confirm that the optimal method for dealing with this situation would be Matoi's immediate obliteration. Xiao would say that it's not too late to end her. So we have to find her while we still have the chance.
Xiao, how could you?
I'm a backup copy of Xiao, made by Xiao. You could even say I'm a flawed simulacrum. By any measure of performance, I am but their shadow. But inferior or no, there's one way in which I surpass her. I can understand the human heart. I'll kill Matoi. I should kill Matoi. I must take Matoi's life. If I were just a straight copy, I'm sure that's exactly what I'd be saying. But my heart is telling me that's not what I want to do. It's telling me not to kill Matoi.
Xiao!
What's my problem? None of this is even remotely logical. I'm not fit to be the administrator. Okay, that's enough chatter. We've still got things that need doing.
Hey, hell of a situation, huh?
We heard about most of it. Let us help too.
Marlo and I will do everything we can to help you, no matter what the Ark's philosophy is.
We put you through so much trouble. We want to repay that debt.
We didn't just trouble you with things. We were also saved by you, many, many times.
Now, it is our turn. Let us help you with whatever you need.
I don't know how useful we'll be, but we should at least be able to lead the way.
Do not forget, you are not alone.
We have the same mindset as you. Don't ever give up.
How should I say this?
Leave it, Echo. With that irritating expression on your face, anything you say is moot. Matoi morphed into the profound darkness, and there's no sign of her. That's all, okay?
Gee, Zeno! Be a little considerate.
It's fine. There's no one here who will get depressed to find that out. It's also clear what we need to do. We have no time to reflect and get depressed, right? That's a good reaction. Of course, you look just like my mentor. And as far as I'm concerned...
Still haven't put two and two together, huh? I guess no one really knows that I can time travel.
You're gonna say that it's your duty as a senior to help out a junior, right? You're one of the six, but you're not going to wait for ARCS as a whole to decide its direction?
I don't know anything about that boring stuff. Helping a junior is my duty. Isn't that what you want to do too, Echo?
Well, if I let let you be, it would inconvenience you. Seems like a shame, considering how much you've helped us out.
Yeah, that's why you do as you like.
Remember, no matter what happens, we're your allies.
Everyone's showing their support. That's what all these cutscenes are about.
Something up? You don't look like yourself, like you're all wound up. If you don't get some R&R, you won't be able to do anything, you know?
Look, I don't think this is the time to poke fun.
Ugh, you're so serious, too. It's horrible seeing everyone look so intense. Why is everyone so stressed out?
That's because we're up against the profound darkness, which primarily consists of Matoi.
Sure, but it'll be fine. Our friends on the case. They helped you and me, so they'll help Matoi with time to spare. Trust me, we're fine. Also, this time the ARC's ops are joining the effort. It would be screwy if we failed.
Wow. You're always so optimistic.
Well, that's the only thing I can do. All I can really do is have faith in the best outcome and welcome everyone back with a big smile on my face. I pretty much said what I can. After that, all I can really do is... Oh yeah! Let's have a celebration for the entire ARCS team when everyone's returned safely from this battle. Should it be for good wishes? Or for victory? Well, it doesn't matter what it is on the surface as long as everyone's happy. All right, bring everyone back, okay? Don't leave anyone behind.
Oakley dokley.
This is Patty, the big sister from ARC's #1 informant, Patia. And I am Tia, the little sister of Patia. Right at the start, I have a question for you. Do you want to help Matoi, or do you want to abandon her? If you want to abandon her, then this convo is over. Go home and relax. But if you want to help her, listen to what I have to say. You might have heard about the search underway for Matoi, but her whereabouts have already been ascertained. We haven't pinpointed the exact location just yet, but it seems like Xiao found her long before we did. He just hasn't found a way to handle this situation yet. I guess that's why he kept it away from everyone. No, he must be harboring a solution within himself. I'm guessing he doesn't want to move forward with it, so he's withholding everything until he can come up with a different plan. Xiao is pretty frantic, and due to that, he leaks information. He's frantically searching for a different solution all by himself. But that's bad! Totally and utterly bad! We can't forgive him for keeping info from us and doing all the work himself! Whatever his reason was, we can't forgive him for wrongfully concealing information. After all, we're... Patia, ARC's #1 informant! By the way, did you know that Patia has a third Phantom member? Her whereabouts are also unknown at this time, and it's causing problems for us. Please save her. Do it in exchange for all the information we gave you. Of course, we'll compensate you if you succeed. Exactly. Patia will provide you a lifetime worth of information. Please, think about it.
I've heard most of what's going on. About why Matoi vanished,
and everything leading up to it.
How come we keep meeting people in this exact same spot? This is supposed to be, I guess, where we're looking for her?
I wonder what it's like to fight for someone you care about. When I talked to Matoi before, she said over and over that it was for everyone's sake. I didn't understand back then, and I still don't understand. But seeing the look on your face made me realize something, boss. Being the one left behind while someone fights on your behalf is pretty damn frustrating. I mean, I'm just in the peanut gallery and I'm mad enough to speak up. I can't imagine how you must be feeling, boss. You shouldn't keep those feelings inside. Let them out! If you don't show Matoi you're mad at her, nothing's gonna change. Tell her not to just up and vanish. Tell her she shouldn't be satisfied with this. Tell her not to let it end this way. I sure as hell don't want it to end up like this. I can't stand it. I heard all about it! About everything! The regret and sorrow for that double suicide. I understand it well, and it pains me.
Double suicide.
Still, please do not give up. Please do what needs to be done while bearing those thoughts. If you do that, a path will surely open for you. I know from experience. Trust me. In order to do that, I, who am unworthy, prepared as best as I could to be of help to you. And I pledge my devotion to you, right here and now.
The heat is oppressive, but there is no mistaking my words to you. If you do nothing, there is no potential. Potential is born from volition. That's the way of all things. While I'm doubtful whether Katori can be useful to anyone, we are also ARC's operatives. So, we will put all of our effort into working with you.
Fear not! Consider us your sturdy bedrock. Do speak up if you need something.
Who's next?
It is you. By yourself today, it seems. It is okay. You don't have to tell me everything. I met Xiao, the apprentice. I know what happened. Matoi, nor are you to blame. I was planning on doing the same thing. Rather, I should praise you properly. Matoi demonstrated the power within her to protect what she wanted to. She determined what she wanted to protect and mustered up the power to do so. That is remarkable. As a friend, I am proud of her. Although, I really do not feel like praising her. To cause those who remain in sorrow and to use the word protected is absurd. Mind you, I say this for your ears as well. It is sad to be left behind. You would do well to remember that. I would hope that my words are persuasive, as someone who is eternally young and has always been left behind.
Listen, Do you know why I didn't go back to the mothership and stayed here instead? I enjoy watching everyone working so diligently. When I watch everyone, I realize that I too am alive. Matoi came to see me often. One thing I noticed, she was flighty and uncertain. I never tired of watching her risky and immature behavior. I never knew what she would do. We also came to know her and looked after her over the last 10 years. She really continued to do the best she could. Is it possible that my and Matoi's journey will end this way?
Yeah, what a way to end that cutscene.
Are you nervous? Well, I can't say I blame you. Darkness always lurks in behind prosperity. If the whole universe were prosperous, the darkness would be immeasurable. I couldn't even fathom how many photons we'd need to expel that darkness. If we asked everyone if we'd be able to win, I'd side with the ones who answer no. However, now is different from then. The Photoners thought that perhaps by sacrificing a single life, they could save the world. On the other hand, Arx is united in saving just one being. I think it's a stupid and immensely inefficient way to lead, but I like it. I was a little disenchanted that the same thing was going to happen again, but it didn't. Yay, A+. I hate false spawn. I also hate Photoners. I think I can come to like all of the Arx Ops though, including you, of course. So make sure you help them out. What? What's this? What's wrong? You okay? You're making a really strange face. Did I say something strange? It's too late to be saying something like that. I've only ever been able to say strange things.
Man, that was a massive foreshadow to episode 6. Holy shit. They had that one planned out for a while. New outfit, nice.
Hey, mate. UC's up there.
And you match.
So far, I got her to understand that I'm her brother, but she won't talk to me. It has gotten a little better, though. She isn't running from me as soon as she sees me. Oh, I'm wearing this outfit because the one I had before got torn up. Yusi's did as well. So, what's going on with you? What about Matoi? I see. Even so, mate, don't give up. I'll help you out.
What an irresponsible way to talk. You're facing the profound darkness and you're saying not to give up?
So you were listening, Yusi?
Don't get the wrong idea. I would be burdened if you stayed with me forever. I suppose you came here to ask me how to bring that girl Matoi back? That's too bad, because I don't know. I was just a half-finished anomaly, and I can't imagine Dark Falls returning to normal beings. The profound darkness is the same. You can do everything in your power, but it's futile.
Has
Tell
no
that
way
to
to
Chad.
talk. My mate's doing it for her.
What I'm saying is, if you're thinking of what's good for her, give her a quick death so she can be at peace. But I see in your eyes, and Offen's, the determination to save her. As I said earlier, I was just a half-finished anomaly, so I turned back into a human. If that Matoi girl is like me, you might be able to return her to normal. I don't know how you'd go about it. That's for you to figure out on your own. I can only imagine that you two will continue to bug the heck out of me. Surprisingly, that might be effective. Photons convert emotion to power, after all.
You see.
All right, the conversation's over, so go on. You're gonna get on my nerves if both of you start hanging around me.
So who's left to talk to other than these two?
I'm so sorry. If I had just been more adamant about stopping you. None of this would have happened if I had forced you to stop the attack.
Don't worry about it.
But they're right, Philia. What's done is done. No use worrying about it.
But, Azunami,
Everyone doing their best has culminated into this very moment. So don't waste a second on ifs or buts. I bet you don't regret the things you've done, right? Think of it this way. This isn't over yet. In fact, we're all gearing up right now to go write ourselves a new chapter. It's gonna be one fierce fight, that's for sure. I bet we'll rack up tons of injuries. That being said, we'll need the people patching us up to be at the top of their game. Isn't that right, Philia?
yes, you're right. I do need to keep it together so I can give Matoi a good, firm talking to when she gets back.
Oh, Cuna. That's right.
Something tells me I don't even have to ask what you're up to, do I? Let me give you a hand. I don't mind putting my life on the line if it's for your sake.
You shouldn't be so quick to throw your life away, Kuna.
Kasura. What's that about?
I thought maybe I'd give you a little morality lesson.
I'm not in the mood for jokes.
Well then, perhaps instead of moralizing, I'll just give you the truth instead. There are many who fight alongside your friend here. But there's only one person who can uplift and inspire the weary and wounded who return from battle. One very special person. And yet, this same person, this very special person, wants to run off to battle, not listening to reason. Why is that, I wonder?
Listen to you. Always beating around the bush, you shifty devil of a man.
I'm just glad you seem to follow what I'm getting at.
What do you think? What should I do?
You should decide for yourself.
I know. I knew even before I asked. The me no one knows. And the me everyone does. You knew exactly what you needed to do from the start. Didn't you, Kuna? Just so we're clear, this wasn't something you talked me into, okay?
Whatever pleases you. I only care about the end result, not the how or why. I had also considered pressuring you by pointing out your sheer lack of ability, but it seems there's no need for that now.
You really need to learn when to stop flapping your gums. Okay, I've decided. Once everything is over and you make it back, I'll throw a super special performance for you. Just promise me you'll make it back. And that you'll bring her with you.
.331, let's hope we're not caught in a time loop.
You want to know where Matoi is? Well, we're still on the hunt. I'll let you know as soon as we find out. We're working on a way to bring her back to normal too. Why don't you take a load off for now?
I already have, by talking to every single person.
Come on, Xiao. I thought you promised you'd put lying behind you. That was 6 months ago. It seems Matoi's down in the ruins on the Various. Just waiting, still as a statue.
Hulk!
The Overseer's job is to share intel freely, Xiao, not to spread untruths. I don't see how you can get upset at me. Besides, how much hope do you really have of finding a way to bring her back to normal? Hey, what about you? Anything come to mind?
I promise you I'll find a way to help her.
That's not really much of an answer. But, come to think of it, what more fitting answer could there be from an ARCS operative? If you want to protect someone, you do it. If you want to save someone, you make it happen. I'm sure that's the feeling that drives all of us, deep down at our cores. If photons, tethered to dark desires and emotions, were responsible for birthing the profound darkness by mistake, maybe it's photons that'll set all of this right again too. Photons, bound to the power of a pure, unbending will, strong enough to face the profound darkness itself.
Please, trust me.
This goes against everything an observer should do. Nothing about it makes any sense. But I guess that's why. It's exactly what I need to do. Okay, it's all up to you. I'm sending you to Matoi. You'll have the full force of ARC's strength behind you. The future defies calculation, and it goes beyond omniscience. And I'm leaving it all in your hands.
And that's where I'll stop this part, because battle. And I'll probably do these sub-stories too, because they all have a good reason to pop up. But let's stop here. Thanks for watching.